Hey guys, Supercoach God here, and we are back with another video. And today we'll be looking at the top 8 midfielders for Supercoach 2023. So let's start right away. And at first we have Jack Steele. Now I think Ross Lyon being the new coach could really help his role. I think Steele will average around 110 to 115. No less than 110, I don't think. I think he will be carrying the midfield on his shoulders. There's no reason why he wouldn't. There aren't really any issues with him durability wise, and yeah, I don't think I need to say any more on Jack Steele. He's a great pick, and go for it if you'd like. At number 7, we have Tom Green. Now, I think Tom Green can average around the same as Steele, maybe just a bit more in my eyes. Got that 130 in the Pracky match a couple of days ago, and from all reports, he's had an amazing preseason. He had a great start to last year. The only issue was he had not durability issues, but he burnt out and didn't finish the season very well. So I think he will average around that 110 to 115 mark and be a great pick this year. I'm certainly going to be picking Tom Green. Okay, now at number 6, Took Miller. Some people might think that's a bit stiff for Took Miller, but yeah, I think he'll average around 115 to 120. I just see quite a few players above him, and considering he had that hamstring issue in the preseason, I think he'll be a bit poor to start off. He'll be back for round 1, which is good. So there's no issue with picking him. But yeah, along with him and Witts in that midfield, he will continue to carry, and he'll get a lot more CBAs than Raul and Anderson, and that is for sure. At number 5, we got Jackson McRae. So Jack McRae got 118 in his Pracky match. I think he'll average similar to Miller, but I think just a bit more. I think he'll go back to his normal role, considering Dunkley and Hunter are out of the side. But if he goes back to his other role, goes to the same role as he did last year, I think he can definitely average less than 115, but I don't see him averaging less than 113. So there is nothing wrong with this pick. Perfect pick. Yeah, he should be back to his peak form, in my opinion. So in number 4, we got Lachie Neale. So Lachie Neale averaged 123 last year. I think he'll go 120 to 125 this year. I don't think there's anything suggesting that he will do less, apart from the fact that he has the older legs now, hitting that ripe old age of 30. But he still looks absolutely elite, and I don't think Dunkley does affect his role, but will he? We'll just have to wait and see. Before we get into our top 3, just a few honourable mentions. So we got Paddy Mills, Petrarca, Brayshaw, and Josh Kelly. Now, with Mills, I think he'll average from around 110 to 113. I think his role will diminish due to the rise of Errol Goulden, and I think he might play a bit more half back, but that's just my analysis from it. Petrarca, I think he'll average around 110 to 112, and that is because I think he'll play a bit more forward line this year. You certainly can pick him, but you'd rather go those higher. I'd rather pay the extra 15k for McRae, certainly over Petrarca. Next we have Andy Brayshaw. He was good in the Pracky match. He got 33, so his Supercoach score of 84 didn't show how well he actually played. I think he'll average, so similar amount to last year. What did he average? He'll average the same amount. I don't see him averaging more. I don't see him averaging less. So, and Josh Kelly. The only issue I have with Josh Kelly is that durability is a massive issue. He gets injured a lot with that soft tissue injuries, and he got that 138 in the Pracky match, so he definitely can average high. I have him averaging around 110. So if you have the balls to pick him, then go for it. But I won't be picking him this year. Okay, so now into our top 3. So, at number 3, we have Clayton Oliver. I think Clayton Oliver will average around 120 to 125. Slightly going down from his last year average of 127. He got 95 in the Pracky match, but still looked elite. Still got his 30-something touches. So there's absolutely no reason not to pick him, except for that price, which I'd rather go one other player than. I'd rather pick one other player in the same price in Roy Laird, but we'll wait on that. So at number 2, we got the Bond. I think the Bonds will average from 125 to 130. Probably in the middle there, but I think he benefits heavily without Dunkley and Hunter. And I don't think Bevo will be messing around with Bont this year. I think he will have the perfect split of mid and forward, and we know he can kick a couple goals in the forward line, and we know he can have 30 plus touches and get a 150 score. So there is absolutely no reason. He got a 145 in the Pracky match, looking amazing. There is no reason not to pick Marcus Bontempelli. Okay, coming in at number 1, Rory Laird. Now, I have Rory Laird average 128 last year. I have him to go a little bit better. So I have Rory Laird going from 130 to 135. I think due to Ben Keys being moved to the forward line, he will... playing a bit of forward, sorry. I shouldn't say just have mainly forward, because I think he'll still get those mid-minutes. But Rory Laird will definitely be playing all of his time in the midfield. All the CBAs will be his, and those clearances will be his. And he got a 151 in the Pracky match, which should suggest that he is the exact same as last year, but better. So these are my top 8 midfielders for Supercoach 2023. So Laird, Bont, Clary Oliver, Neale, McRae, Miller, Green, and Steele. I think not one of these players will average under 110. as you can see, the top 8 last year, average was Petrarca at 112. I think this year it will be a little bit more. So I think this is just my safe bet, saying they'll all average over 110, but in all honesty, I think all over 113 or above from my eyes. I think Tom Green, with that pre-season that he's had, he will not burn out this year. Or if so, last 2 games of the year, he might get 2 tons, low tons, and yeah. I think this looks like, if you get this top 8 at the end of the year, oh my God, you are something else. You are the best Supercoach player of all time. But yeah, all right. That's me, guys. I hope you all have a great day, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one.